You're now listening to the Basic and Boujie podcast.
And we're live.
We are back. This is episode 12. This is not episode 12. This is episode 13. It was originally 12, but we had to do a little switcheroo. Terramana, because we're completely obsessed with it.
Yes, it's delicious.
It really is.
Hold on, we had to clink first.
Clink, clink. And this is called Paloma. And
Cheers. It's delicious.
It's delicious. It's made with grapefruit juice, seltzer water, tequila, and a squirt of lime. Before we start this episode, please remember to rate, review, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, so episode 12, public opinions from private accounts.
Let's get ratchet.
Let's get it. Let's get ratchet.
So, Melanie.
Yes, because you see I have my notebook.
You have a lot of notes. I'm just working off of what Melanie talked about.
This might be the first time I have more notes than you.
If this was tea.
Right, maybe I should have put it in teacups.
Nobody would have believed we were drinking tea.
Right, like those drunk
They're
girls.
not drinking tea. Long Island iced tea,
right?
Maybe.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with breaking down my social media, and you let me know if you agree with this, because you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have TikTok, you don't have Twitter.
I do, but I don't even look at it.
You don't go on there. Okay.
Every couple of weeks or months, it'll be like, do you want to reconfirm your account? Because I don't touch it.
I'm still here. I'm still alive.
I'm here.
Facebook. My Facebook is for family, friends, co-workers. It's good, clean fun.
Yes.
I'm more of a lady on Facebook.
Yep.
Like, that's where maybe my grandparents to see something. So it's
That's your
PG-13.
full name.
Yes,
It's your full
the
name.
whole thing. It's the safe space. Instagram. Family, friends, the co-workers that I like. All the other coworkers are on Facebook, but the ones that I actually like get invited to the Instagram world.
Is that account private?
No, it's public.
Okay.
But the stories are hidden from people that I don't like.
Yes. I've seen that. I'm on the list.
You are on the list.
I made the list.
So my Facebook is more like PG-13. Or even, matter of fact, even PG. Instagram is more like PG-13, rated M for mature audiences, because some of y'all are quite immature. So Instagram is more of me posting stuff about me. I share it with friends and family, the coworkers that I like, a couple strangers. Do you meet not meet in person, but do you have like social media friends that you've made over the years?
I'm gonna, and maybe a couple weeks from now we can talk about what that looks like. But yeah, not really.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Because it's funny because I think it just started from a girl that does a FBF challenge, a Fuck Being Fat challenge, where it's just women from all over. They start this weight loss challenge, and then from there we kind of like developed our own friendships. Mm-hmm. And I was going through my friends list, and I was like, I don't know like 10 of these people like in real life, but we've been following each other and been supporting each other for years. So it's like, so that's where I found like my strangers. So
I do. I met someone. I've never met her in person, but Diana, I met because she's Dos Cinco's cousin.
Okay.
And when she started her page, he was like, follow her. And I'm like, okay, follow. Like,
Sure.
I'll listen to whatever Dos Cinco says. And yeah, so she's like one of like top 5 people that likes everything, puts like fire emojis next to my story, like all that stuff. Yeah.
I have to, let me see if I can find her name. But there's that just reminded me of a girl that lives in Cali, and I call her like my Leo sister, because I feel like we're just always on the same page about stuff. She just is in California and I'm here. But I'm like, I'm going to go to California and I need to have brunch with this girl, because I just feel like we've always been on the same page. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find it. I want to give you a shout out, because she's always super supportive. I'll find it. I'll figure it out. So that's Instagram. Again, PG-13, mature. If you're my close friends, that's the rated Aura.
Aura.
Twitter. Twitter is where I pop my shit. Twitter is not for the faint of heart. Like, you need thick skin if you're gonna go down my Twitter feed. The reason why I use, because the Power Ranger, we'll put a description of what the Power Ranger is, but the Power Ranger felt that Twitter was who I really was. And I had to explain that on Twitter, I don't really, aside from maybe a handful of like friends that I actually know, everyone else on there are complete strangers. They found me from a picture that I posted, a video, a hashtag, whatever. So Twitter is like me talking to myself. I don't write on there to get a response. It's more like, I'm pissed, somebody pissed me off, I'm just gonna write it out, and it's not really gonna go anywhere because these people don't know me, and I don't have to engage. I can write, if I write good morning on Facebook, there's gonna be 50 good mornings back. If I write good morning on Instagram, maybe 20. If I write good morning on Twitter, crickets. Nobody cares what the fuck I'm
Nobody
saying.
cares about your good morning.
No.
Who you mad at
that's
today?
That's like my safe space. I say what I want, I post what I want, whatever. So don't go on Twitter, you might get your feelings hurt. So that's rated R.
Okay.
For language and some nudity. And then TikTok, it's just good old clean fun. It's just
I
good,
would think
clean fun.
TikTok, I mean, besides like guidelines, would be like the NC-17, because it's like, this is purely strangers. Like,
Right.
if you know me, I've seen this video, right? If you know me professionally and you find my TikTok, mind your fucking business. Because
Right.
I'm just here having fun. So,
And that's why I was like,
okay. So your TikTok is good, clean fun.
for now.
For now.
We will see how the
Until
summer
we blow
goes.
up.
Right. Then I'm gonna have the disclaimers on my TikTok.
What did Melanie post?
Right. Cause stay tuned.
I would agree with that, right? Because Facebook, whenever you get, or tell me if this is you, whenever you get a request on Facebook from someone you don't know, like a friend request, do you accept them?
No.
Right.
What are you doing? Who sent for you?
Why are you?
You will sit there
You
for
and your
eternity.
3 pictures. No, thank you. I don't know you.
Yep.
We don't have any mutual friends in common.
weird.
It's usually a guy.
Right.
No.
Or a nosy hoe. Either or.
Oh, and that's not even her picture or
Right.
her name. Nothing. We can go all into that.
Right.
Instagram, you're more likely to, if your page is public, yours is public, mine is public. My first one wasn't, but then I got over myself. Like, who cares?
Right.
You're more okay with having someone follow you that you don't know. Whether you follow back is different. I'll see someone who's following me, I'll go to their page, and if their content is similar, or if I'm vibing with them, yes. If they just have like 1,000 follow, I don't mean just like, if they have 1,000 followers but have 5 pictures, I'm like, no, this is weird. No,
Right.
I'm not following you back, and I don't even know why you're following me.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know how it happened, but over time I've been more strict of who I follow back on Instagram, because for that reason, I want to see what's happening. I want my feed to be refreshed. I don't want to see the same, like, if you don't haven't updated your picture in 2 months, you're deleted. Like, then you're going to be my Facebook friend
Yeah.
now. You don't deserve the Instagram
You're not on
friend.
here.
Like, what are you doing? You're just here to lurk.
Yeah.
Like, Damaris had sent me a reel or a TikTok about Instagram, about stories versus posts, and how I can get 300 views on a story, and then I post that picture and I get 10, and it's like, that just means people don't really like you.
But they're watching.
But they're always
They're
watching. And so I was like, I think my first bio on Instagram, my old page was My Life, Your Entertainment, and this one is Drink Your Water, Mind Your Business. Like, come on, enjoy my life. Don't go back saying it. Here calls Bella. Oh, I'm trying to make an appearance.
She wanted to make an appearance.
As usual.
She's back.
She's back because I threw it. The only trick that Bella knows, if there's any dog trainers out there, I need help. Send help.
And then for me, Twitter is just non-existent because I don't even. I might
Right.
go on there if there's like a contest or someone posted something from a Twitter, like screenshotted from
Right,
a Twitter
and then you
onto,
go on,
and
right.
then I'll go on there. But I sometimes don't even remember that I have a Twitter.
Yeah. It's quite free because you can really just curse somebody out by name and they're not gonna.
They're probably not even gonna know because they're not even checking it.
Right.
They're doing the
They're
same thing
checking
you're
Instagram
doing.
and Facebook.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta check the Twitter. And you know what I didn't put on here? Snapchat. Because I'm on there for filters. I'm not really on there to post or to have any type of interaction or anything. But I felt like for a long time, Snapchat was almost like a visual Twitter for me. I had a lot of followers on there that I didn't necessarily know, but at the time I was like doing my little fake show, Car Chronicles, where I would just get off work and be like, oh, the ER was popping in it, and I would just talk to people that I didn't know and just like vet. So it was like my visual Twitter. But I just use Snapchat for cute filters.
Yeah. The same. I forget I have a Snapchat because I don't use it, only for filters or like when our nieces or someone is around and wants to do like those silly faces or something. What's the other one? LinkedIn is like strictly professional.
I need to clean my LinkedIn.
I don't know.
I gotta get rid of my old one.
Yeah, because I found your old
professions.
I have notifications popping up all the time, like this person requested to or link with you or whatever LinkedIn is used for. I really don't use it to its full potential.
Like job stuff, like unit clerk. I'm like, I haven't been a unit clerk in like 8 years. Yeah. That's my fault. I need to clean it up.
But I have all the notifications popping up on my phone for that, and I'm like, I'm not really on here because it's not something I'm focused on. So that's the cleanest version of anyone. I hope you're not.
I know. Don't use your LinkedIn to be twerking and stuff, twerculating. Whatever y'all
unless
be doing.
you having a fundraiser for
right, unless you're doing a twerkathon and trying to raise some money, then you
do it. Share away.
Share away.
Your twerking fun.
So, in preparation for this episode, the last two things that I posted on my personal page, I put, oh look, there's somebody. See, stuff like what? Why?
Yeah. That person just went in and just started like.
This is live. I just got like 30 likes from someone I don't know. Let's see. I bet you he doesn't have any pictures. I'm gonna assume it's a he. Let's see. It's either a he or it's a she trying to sell a scam, because a lot of scammers come my way too.
I've seen a lot of that, like on YouTube about what is it? Drop shipping or boutique?
Oh yeah. He looks like he's pretty active. I still don't want to follow him back though. Okay.
Keep liking.
Keep looking. The last two things that I posted were either a video or a video that has a GIF so that people didn't have to necessarily like it, just so that I can have the views. My average likes are about anywhere from 70 to 100 is average for me. When I post it with a video or when I post it with a GIF and it's just views, there's 200 to 300 views. Why y'all not liking my shit? What's the problem?
Put that video back.
We're about to insert video. Why? I thought y'all liked me. What happened? I was like, that's it. I'm just gonna always post with a fucking GIF on there so that y'all don't have to like it. I know that y'all looked at it. That is enough.
But so
when
I don't
Ivy
understand.
Park hires me, and then everybody, right, and then everybody wants to.
Then we're not wearing these shirts anymore at that point.
Exactly.
It's all Ivy.
We will wear all Ivy Park head to toe, headbands, everything.
But I don't understand the algorithms of these sites because
I hate them all.
One thing got like 50 or 5,000 views in like a half hour, and I'm like, why?
Right.
And how?
Like the reels, they actually gave you a notification. You just hit 1K views in 5 minutes. How? Who are you pushing it to? And can you push my post to those people as well?
Do they listen?
Right. Are they just looking at it?
Please rate, subscribe, comment.
Right. Ding, ding, ding.
But so I don't understand how something like that will get all these views. You'll go through your feed and things will have views but not enough likes, but it'll be on the Explorer page. Like that's something I don't understand.
I don't understand. I miss old Instagram. I like the chronological order.
Yes.
Don't assume that this is what I want to see because I like that. Well, maybe that day I liked that thing, but I don't want to see it for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
And Facebook
Facebook is doing the same thing with. She's like, I know you have the toy.
I don't have it. I need a dog trainer. And she needs a haircut. Don't judge me, y'all. Keep your comments to yourself. But this is about the show.
So Facebook will also only show you the top people that you're engaged with. Mm-hmm. But you keep seeing their same posts over and over again. I
started muting people.
So you have to.
I can mute people already. For 30 days. I don't want to see this.
But so then you have to go and engage with them. More people on your Facebook. So you making me social. I'm tired of this shit.
I don't want to be social on social media. What is this?
But it's like all the same. So in order for you to see more people, or the people that you Facebook, right? You talk to more often. I'm not seeing their pictures. Like Veronica, I didn't see a picture of Giselle that she posted. So now I have to go into her page, like her picture, so that then she can start popping up on my feed. Although, I mean, they don't know that we're best friends, but you're not showing up, but you're showing me the same picture from 3 days ago that I already liked or commented on because someone else commented. It just doesn't make sense to me, and
it doesn't.
Maybe that's why I'm not a social media expert.
It gets too complicated. The pop is like, you know how the whole the rich get richer, the poor get poor. It's like the popular get more popular, and the people that are trying to come up and just stay at the bottom.
Just stay there.
Fucking algorithms. Another social media pet peeve of mine is having somebody like on Instagram and on Facebook, and I see the same fucking picture. I will then decide where I'm going to keep you, either Facebook or Instagram, but I don't want to see it twice.
You mean, so not like how you can post on Instagram and attach it to your Facebook?
Yeah, like I'll see that randomly, but then I'll see like an actual separate post.
Like they went in, put it on Instagram, and then went into Facebook.
So now I got to see the shit again. So then you only get to, then if you're going to choose the same photo for both, I will then choose where I want you. Most of the time that means you're going to live on Facebook.
Did you mute me on Facebook?
No.
I've seen this picture already on Instagram. That's my number one platform. I don't want to see nothing else. But it's funny because it'll ask me, ask everybody, do you want to post this on Facebook, your other Instagram page, or my old Instagram page, the
slides.
Basic and Boujie page, and then another page that I'm a manager for with work. And I'm like, if I post this picture on the work manager page, they're gonna be like,
don't do that. Like when you have sleep or after a drink, you might post your workout on the corporate page. Oops,
they're
sorry,
like,
guys.
no, that's not right.
Like, sorry, guys. Oh goodness. That was another thing. I was like, I wrote down some notes. Subtweeters.
Tell me more.
If your account is private, but you have public opinions, then just go ahead and make it public.
Oh yeah.
Or get yourself a Twitter and air that shit out, or a diary, like back in the day. But I just I don't understand. I don't know. For me, I'm not hiding from anyone. I don't, not to say that people that are private are hiding from anyone, but it's like, well, what's the point of social media then? Isn't it for you to share, for you to the purpose of social media for me was always networking, and then it became drama, family drama, friend drama, whatever.
Right.
He said, she said, bullshit.
Right.
But I thought that the purpose was to share. So why are you private? Or better yet, why you private and talking shit and then having other people post it for, like, it just gets real messy, real dicey. Go ahead and get yourself a diary, baby. You need some help.
Or go public and share that shit publicly.
Like,
Do you get like anonymous or mysterious comments or posts on your stuff?
Not that I get anonymous or mysterious comments, but I'll see random ass people on my story views. Like, who is this person? And then I'll go and it's like a fake page or whatever. Like, my block list is strong on my stories because I'll randomly check and it'll be like 5 people with no photo, with no real name, no nothing. I'm like, who sent you? Why are you here? I don't know. I don't get it. But it's annoying as fuck. It was something else. It was the subtweeting. And y'all take things real personal. If I post something, I'm having a bad day, or you called me and you said, oh, this and this and this happened, you can't post it because people probably know what you're going through. But I'm going to post it for you. So it's going to be posted via proxy me. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm going through these things. I'm just posting for my friends sometimes. And people, I feel like they're like, you're talking about me? I will ask you if I was talking about you. Let's make that real clear. If I'm not going to subtweet, I'm not going to do indirects. If it's for you, it will be added for you. That's it.
That's funny. I used to think, so that's an insecurity thing with that person.
That's the word that I was looking for.
Because I used to think that when someone would
like,
post it, I'm like, oh, are you
I'm
talking
sorry.
about me? But I wouldn't reach out. I don't think I reach out to anyone to be like,
they have been people that are like, are you okay? Are we okay?
Yeah.
Are we? Why are you so, like...
Why so sensitive?
Right. Guilty about something?
But now I'm like, something's happening. Something's happening.
Like, ooh, they gonna do some shit.
Something happening.
Next.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever read something from somebody and just assumed that it was about me.
Yeah.
Because I would assume that if you're a friend or a family member or whatever, and you had an issue, that you would come to me. Like, and that's fine. That's what I expect from my friends and from my family members. I don't like yes people around me. If I did something wrong, check me about it, because I'm that kind of friend.
Yeah.
So I don't read other people's stuff and it's like, oh, this hoe's talking about me. No, because I don't put myself of that much importance in anybody else's life anyway. So it's just weird.
Yeah.
Everything's not about you. Sometimes you hit that unintended audience and I'm like, I'm sorry, but maybe I'm not
What
sorry.
happened?
Give us some.
What do you want to talk about?
You want to talk? You want to get in the middle chair?
What did you do that we need to talk about?
Right. Because now you're just guilty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I remember I had a fake account contact me after me and Richard broke up. And this was like a year or two into our breakup. This long like DM from a girl who I think she just made up her name with this whole sob story. But in the sob story, she's telling me, you and your new boyfriend look really cute together, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? You should reach out to Richard because he's not the same.
You should mind your business.
The girl that
I'm so disgusted.
had dated him at some point wants me to reach out to him because I did a number on him. I'm sorry.
Right.
You are just mad. So it was on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
So you're mad that you didn't get a gift because you now were the side piece because, he's marrying somebody else and now you're upset.
I'm sorry.
But somehow it's my fault. I'm sorry. The woman he married, he was with her 5 years before he even married her when we were together.
Lord. So the overlapping of it all.
So then now you realize that you are an additional side chick. At some point you thought you know number one.
You're still
the
the side
chick. Now you're still the side chick. You're not getting Valentine's Day. And you want me to reach out to him?
She should have waited the next day. Her side holes are on the 15th, not the 14th.
Well, the 15th is when she reached out.
Oh, damn.
Me.
He didn't even get her on side hole day.
But by the 15th, like maybe a day later. So by the 16th, that account was deleted. No idea who that was. So I actually reached out to his mom and I was like, you may want to get your son in check because his hoes are overflowing. And now they're reaching out to older...
And he was married at this point.
Older people. Oh, he was engaged.
Oh, he was engaged
at that point. And I didn't know. And I find out. But I'm like, I don't know who this girl's reaching out to, but she's reaching out to me. And that was like a year or two ago. So,
girl, that is old news.
Get your shit together.
Not going back.
But who are you? Right. Tell me who you are. So I can be like,
you clearly know who I am.
Yeah. And you're all in my page. At that point, my page was still private. I think I had some pictures that I hadn't like made private, but I shouldn't have to. It's my page. You shouldn't
have to.
So you're coming on my page and telling me to apologize and reach out.
Coming to you as a woman
to ask how you're doing.
Don't ever come to me as a woman. Let me drink
as a
Don't
woman.
Fucking come to me as a woman.
How are you gonna come to me?
Like, drink your water, mind your business. I didn't ask you for that information. No. Keep that shit over there.
I'm just letting you know. Do you think I didn't know?
That's why I broke up with him.
Yeah.
Sorry that you're still the side hoe and you didn't get that Valentine's Day. Like, I'm sorry.
But everything's 50% off now, so you should get something.
Maybe wait one more day. I don't know. Maybe you're the 16th. Maybe somebody else was the 15th. I don't know.
He got to line y'all up.
Right.
So.
Give him his space.
Yeah. DM with that dumb shit.
Right, like, oh god, there was definitely people that reached out to me. Oh god, that just gave me a memory. One person in particular reached out to me after me and the Power Ranger broke up. And
I can't wait for you to explain to people what that is because it was amazing when you told me.
I'm gonna write it out.
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. So this person reached out to me, and it wasn't like, "Hey Mel, I was, I'm not trying to get in your business, but I'm here if you want to talk," or whatever. The first thing was something to the effect of, "Hey, what's going on? He's really upset," and I'm like, "No disrespect, but it's none of your business, and we're handling it." And she said, I think I might have told her something. I was like, everybody has their breaking point, and I've reached my breaking point.
Right.
And her response was, and I'm like, I can see the fucking font. Did you even talk to him about it? Who the fuck are you? You can't keep a man. So I'm gonna need you to get out my fucking DMs asking me questions that don't pertain to you. Especially when you have my phone number.
How do you even know? Like, you were here when we would, right? You don't just have an amazing, 14 years, 15 years, and then like,
this ain't it.
That shit builds up.
Right.
Like, shit has been happening.
I said it before in the show. Stop making people your couple goals.
Don't do that.
Because you have no idea what is going on behind closed doors. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Y'all saw that elevator video? You have no idea what's going on behind closed doors. Be your own goal. Because it's not always what it is. Like that, again, social media, that's what we're talking about. It's the perception of whatever you post.
It's the highlight reel of your life.
Yeah.
You're not posting all the
good times.
fucked up shit.
Unless, but then you got the oversharers.
Yes.
You like post them with the tears. Do I look pretty when I cry? Snap the picture.
No. You don't, Kim. You do not look pretty when you cry. No, there's definitely overshares, but you filter your pictures, you look for the best picture, you putting the best part of you. Right.
My favorite picture goes up there.
Best foot forward.
I took 50 selfies before I posted that one. Yeah.
And
it's like you said, it's the highlight.
So also, you're posting your best self. You're not going to post your worst self. We all have our worst self. Right. We all have those moments. We all have our fuck ups. We all have our arguments. So then now, all right, so flip side, if you only posted your arguments,
then it's like, oh God, like, so much drama.
Why are they even together?
Right.
So
it's just, I was so annoyed by that situation, and I was just like, I just need you to mind your business. Like, and also get out my DMs. You have my phone number. You could have called me. Right. You could have called me. You could have texted me. So was
this person responding to a picture or a post?
This person was more his friend. So she felt like she wanted to have his back. Okay. Bye.
So have his back. But keep me out of it.
Right. Remove yourself.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was like, I just, like, stop. Just don't insert yourself in other people's shit. Again, fresh off the breakup. What did I do? Like what everybody does. You cut your hair, lost a couple pounds, trying to push forward and move on. And people interpret that like, oh, you a savage. You just broke up with him and you living your best life. No. That's what you see because I took a good picture that day and I posted it. But you don't know what kind of day I had.
Right.
I could have been sitting on the couch with Bella watching Lifetime movies or watching Waiting to Exhale trying to burn something down or something. You have no idea what kind of day I had. The assumption that because you're the person that broke up with the other person, that means that you're okay. That's not true. Most of the time, if a woman breaks up with the man, you got pushed to that point. You had no
woman
other
has her breaking
choice.
point. Every woman has a breaking point. I didn't know that until it happened. I'm like, oh, this is what it is. All right.
You're like,
here it is.
It broke.
Check.
It broke.
On this date.
You won't forget that day either.
On this date, we're done.
And we're done. Yeah. I'm like, don't insert yourself in my life.
But also, I feel like we should be so much more past than getting into people's pictures, DMs, comments, stories, whatever, and saying dumb shit, right? This is my page. I post whatever I want.
Whatever I want.
You either like it or you don't. But I don't need you asking me questions. I don't need you, unless it's reinforcing what I'm doing or encouraging what I'm doing. I don't need you to say some slick shit or to pretend to be someone you're not and comment on something that you have no idea what's going on. So you're either here for good reasons or leave.
Right.
Like, I'm going to post whatever I want, and my followers, my friends, my supporters, my family support me. Everybody else, you can leave.
Right. Keep scrolling,
and
like
then
and scroll,
your
whatever
opinion, your comments should be positive, because we're not in
Right.
this whole negative bullshit anymore. Like, we are positive, moving forward. We are grown ass adults.
Exactly.
Enough of the dumb
We
shit.
are in our 30s and our
Yes.
40s. You can like it and keep it pushing. Put a little heart. If it's not positive, just keep keep moving. Like, why are you here?
And just like it and move on. Or if you don't like it, just move on.
Just move on.
No one needs your comments, because we're in a whole
Unnecessary.
different vibration. We don't need none of that shit. Adios, goodbye.
Bye. Bye fuera.
Pa' fuera.
I was having a conversation with Al. I was gonna be like the other one that we can't name.
Yeah, we can't. The guy and the girl.
The guy and the girl. So that guy. I don't know how we got on this topic, but I was just saying, like, I'm disgusted by this generation of men, and I'm just over it, and I'm just like focused on me and my running my business and doing what I'm doing. And he said, well, if you don't want to be bothered, why do you post thirst traps? And I was like, well, who said I was posting thirst traps?
Al.
Right. This is
Al.
Al.
Stop.
Get your shit together.
Oh, ow.
See, the problem with Al is he's almost a male chauvinist. I'm really, really like learning that about him. And I'm a feminist, and this is why we argue all the time. But it's always love.
But it's always love.
It's
Yeah.
always love. I ended up hanging up on him like, listen, my pizza's getting cold, get off my phone.
Bye.
And that's it. But also I love talking to him because I do believe that he's a male chauvinist, and I'm like,
It's good to get a different view.
right.
Right.
Like, again, I don't want you to agree with everything that I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
Let's have that dialogue. Let's go back and forth. So I was like, well, why is it a thirst trap? Like, because I'm in like a sports bra, or I'm making a seductive face or whatever. That is your interpretation of my picture. I didn't post that picture with the intent, like, yes, I posted that picture because I was like, damn, I look good. Post.
Right.
Not, damn, I look good, and let me see how many DMs I'm gonna get. That was not the purpose of the post. I wasn't trying to put a thirst trap. That's like saying, and I told that to him when we had the conversation, that's like saying I wore short shorts and a crop top to go to the mall, and guys like, hey, how you doing, and grabbing. Did I ask for that because of my outfit? No.
Right.
I look good in it. Men, control yourself. Again, you could like it and keep scrolling. Just like when you see a woman in the street, you could say, you look nice today, and keep moving.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to, that aggression and that entitlement that we have to say thank you or that we have to speak back to you, get over it. We don't. Like, one thing I discovered was you could open a message and you don't have to reply. I always felt like I had to reply to people, whether it was a thank you, a heart, or whatever. Sometimes I just open it and I'm like, okay, and I just leave people on red. That's like my new thing now. It's very free. I'm like, because I don't owe anybody.
I know you saw my
anything.
picture.
Right.
I know you did.
It was on the views because I don't post pictures for likes anymore. It's just like I was so irritated by that conversation because I'm like, that's one person, but how many people feel that way? Like,
Right.
how many men
That's the one person that told you.
that told me,
Right.
right? That was honest enough that honest enough, and then we have a good enough friendship that we can have these conversations. But I'm sure that there are men that are like, well, you always post half naked pictures. Well, I was on the beach, and that's why I was in a swimsuit.
Yeah.
Like, now,
And it's also my page.
and it's my page. If I wanted to sit here with pasties on, it's mine.
That's, episode after dark. Later.
OnlyFans, basic and bougie OnlyFans coming soon.
We're gonna need that to pay the bills.
Because y'all don't like to share.
My Ray Dunn habit is getting out of control. But no, it's your page. You can post whatever you want.
Whatever you want. You can't.
You're not gonna please everyone, clearly, right? How many friends do you have on your Instagram? Do they all like your right? You would think it's a like for like, for
not.
post.
Right.
It's not, right?
No.
Do what you want.
And he was like, you can't. That's what he said. He was like, you can't post thirst traps and feel some kind of way when somebody slides in your DM and says something, whatever. I'm like, and you can't tell me how to feel. Just like you can't tell me what the fuck to post. Get off my phone. My pizza is cold. But yes, Men, get your shit together. Like, y'all, as women, we don't have to respond to you. Maybe your approach is wrong. If women are constantly ignoring you, maybe you need to fix your approach. Like, we were talking about Miami before. That one of the reasons I don't like going to Miami is because it's more of a party scene. You can't walk through anywhere without a million guys and all the grabbing and
oh yeah,
I'm ready to fight. I will punch you. Don't touch me. Yes, I'm in Miami in a swimsuit because the beach is right there. Not
right.
because I wanted you to smack my ass when I was walking up the street.
Right. I just came to see what food they had on Ocean Drive.
I just want my calamari. Y'all know I like some calamari. Whether it's mine or strangers, I like some
What episode
calamari.
is that from?
If you can answer that question, we got a drink. We got a bottle for you.
Yeah.
If you can answer what episode?
The calamari.
How am I phrasing this?
What episode did we discuss what happened with you in Miami with calamari?
If you can answer that question, we got a bottle for you.
Yeah. A bottle of what, water?
Stay tuned. Depends on how long it takes for them to answer the question.
We will time it.
Right. Let me see. What else? What else I got in my notes? I think I touched on my topics. Mm-hmm. But I was the most things that the things that have been bothering me lately are the public opinions from private accounts and the entitlement of people that think that you owe them time. Like, I don't. I have people like, you owe me a date. I do?
Who said?
Who said that?
That is not on my checkbook. I don't owe shit.
Right. Who said that? I have no debts. I am not. I don't owe you nothing.
Is that how they're like trying to get your attention?
Yeah, that's how I'm like disgusted by men because I was like, ew, no. Like, I guess that's how you attract other women. But
that's how they flirt now?
I guess.
Like, that's how you
owe me a date? Do I?
I don't know.
Like, how about, hey, how's your day going? When do you think you'll have time? We can go to dinner. Something like that. Like, that's not corny. That's the adult way to approach a woman.
Right.
Not that, yo, get the fuck out of here. I am a woman. Address me appropriately.
I like calamari and steak.
I like calamari and steak. I like Sullivan's and Eddie V's. And Steak 48, even though everybody's in an uproar about Steak 48.
What is the problem? Like, they have rules.
You know what the problem is? The problem is 10 people can't go and take Instagram pictures and drink water with lemon and order one appetizer. That's the problem. So those are the people that are mad.
Like, there's rules. You don't, if you're going to come here, it's like this. Period. If you don't like that, go to Applebee's.
That's it.
Right?
Get your 2 for $20.
I went to Applebee's on our first date.
And that's Applebee's late night menu is where it's at.
That's
nothing.
It's cheaper.
Right.
You don't have to share an appetizer. You get your whole own appetizer. But if you don't like it,
my
don't
good friend
get
Trish
into it.
used to tell me, I only go where my purse allows me to go. So if my purse allows me to go to Steak 48, I'll go. But if it don't, Applebee's it is.
And didn't Jay-Z say, I'm quoting Jay-Z.
You know, we know him.
You know, if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it.
Yes. That's a good rule to live by.
If you can only buy it once, you treated yourself once. You can't treat yourself twice. You can't afford it.
Can't afford it. Put it
do
in a bank. Save it until you can afford it twice.
But it's such an uproar about.
It's the social media, and then I think one of the issues was that the rule was created for Philly. Another location. It was created for certain locations, but apparently the location in Texas, that rule wasn't there. And I was like, well, I don't know the area, but maybe they don't have the issue there that they're having in the other areas in Philly, where you have, like I said, a group of people going, taking Instagram pictures, ordering water with lemon, ordering 2 appetizers, and there's 10 of y'all. But y'all just want to post pictures that y'all were at Steak 48.
Yeah.
Yes, this is why the rule was implemented.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have an issue with their rule.
Yeah. If I don't like it, I don't go.
That's it. But it's just like so angry. Like, just so angry.
Did they get like a whole post on like 6ABC or
something?
something?
God,
It was
like,
a
it
whole
just
thing.
kept going. And I think after that I saw another post where they had rules for like a dress code. And I don't know if somebody made that or if that was from them, but it was like
no hats,
no cleavage, no this. I'm like, close your eyes, and imagine. You know who you're gonna imagine. Imagine that Philly girl that just, she don't really gotta pop the piston in her window to throw it out of, but she's always somewhere, decked out head to toe, eating this, doing that. She looks like $1 million, but the mattress is on the floor. Again. Social media,
right?
It's
your
the
highlight
perception.
reel.
Yes, it is the perception of what you are putting out there. You're not. I'm not like right. This corner of my apartment, clean, beautiful. My apartment is clean. Go in my bedroom. You may not find your way back out.
Behind the
scenes. That's just what it is.
For all our Patreon viewers, behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
This is how we get.
This is what Boujie room looked like right now because she was doing laundry. But it's just like y'all, like, people just got to get over it.
It's
just
fine,
too much.
shit.
It's not.
Just don't go.
I was saying when I noticed like the likes and all that, I was like, what happens to them taking it away? Can we just? I'm okay with them taking the likes away because it definitely it makes you feel like, well, why am I posting this if nobody even is looking at it? But they're looking at it, they're just not stopping to like it.
Right.
Whatever. So that's it. Now I'm just gonna post with GIFs so I can have my 300
Do
views.
it. And then post that in your stories.
Yep. What was it that is your personal page a business page?
The one I have now? Mm-hmm. I think so.
So it has like the view insights.
Yes.
Have you ever checked them?
No.
I checked.
I'm scared to.
You should be. Because there was one that I checked and I actually posted it. A picture was sent 8 times. Where y'all sending my pictures to? Like, I don't send...
Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Where are y'all sending those pictures? See, I just screenshot and send. And it wasn't a picture.
Isn't there
like
a way you can
content.
tell? I feel like I got to show you this story. There's a way for you to tell if someone screenshotted your pictures now.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Scandalous, right?
The plot. This is how bad I was.
View insights.
Because
nobody sent this.
Nobody sent that. You're safe. But like, there's certain ones where they get sent, and if it's like something about the show, I'm like, okay, whatever, cool, share it, absolutely. But there's others that it's just like a random picture of me. 8 people sent it. Where y'all sending it to? And them 8 people probably didn't even like it, but they sure enough
to what?
Because then like it tells me, like the video that I posted, it said 15% of your audience that it was reached weren't even your followers. Like, it gives you a breakdown of all of those things. So where y'all sending my stuff? I think that's another reason why people hopped off of Snapchat and went on Instagram, because on Snapchat you can screenshot, but they're gonna get notified. You can screen record, but they're gonna get notified.
So let's test this theory out. I'm gonna screenshot one of your pictures and let's see if it actually happens.
Okay.
So, bam, bam, bam. Talk amongst yourselves again.
We can do the hold music.
So it's only when you send a personal picture to someone, like a story, but to them.
Is that when you can see the
When you can see the big screenshot.
In the stories?
When you send it, like, you know how you
if I send you a personal story
if you send someone a personal picture, not like sending it through a message like text messaging, but a personal story to someone, that's when they can see when you can screenshot.
Okay.
How you know?
So apparently if I screenshot this, go to that picture.
Oh, coño.
If I screenshot this,
Nothing.
it's like something's supposed to pop up. Social media lies.
The lies.
Clickbait.
Right.
Don't believe everything you see on
So Cardi said
on
clickbait.
Instagram. Clickbait. What'd she say?
She said something about clickbait, using her name for clickbait.
All the
using
time.
her name
Yep.
for clickbait. I might have to put her hashtag in here for some clickbait.
We finally got an interview with Cardi B.
Hey.
Stitch something else from her. I did notice that my page is a business account, but I can't do what some other business accounts do. Like, I can't remix from this account.
What do you mean?
So if someone puts a video up, so I can't remix this.
Oh.
See? But if I go to my old account, so let's say if I go here and I want to remix somebody's reel, go her. No, that's not a reel. Where's Sean T? Because this is where I was trying to do it from. All right, so if I want to remix my own reel. Oh, shit. Where's my... I'm not doing it right. But I can't remix and I can't do... So in the stories, you know how you can have your font come up, like if it's typing it? I can't do that from my account now. Very interesting.
I know. That's just like, I wonder if that has paid, like, next time you see somebody do it, see if they're, like, verified. Like, see how many followers they have and if they have that little stupid blue
They're not.
check mark. Okay.
Yeah. So I
it's
don't
like
know.
Maybe, like, do you get privileges when you get the blue check mark?
I'm probably not showing it to you the right way, but I know, like, when I was doing my Sean T workouts and I wanted to do it side by side with him, I had to go to my old account, do it from there, screen record it, and then put it on mine. It was a whole process, so I didn't
and it shouldn't
do it a lot of them.
You should have just had the option to do that.
Because it's a business account or whatever account. So yeah. So yeah, I don't understand social media, and that's why they have people who get paid for that shit. It's not me.
It's gotten real complicated. Real complicated and real messy lately.
Very.
I don't like it.
No.
I don't like the men of the generation, and I don't like social media.
It is a different generation. We're going to talk about men. Because we talk about this all the time. I talked to Veronica about this. It's a different generation than, like, our fathers, obviously, right? Chronologically, right? But they're not doing the same things like our fathers used to do.
Right.
Like, it's not the same
They want their
mentality.
mom, but they're not their dad. Pretty much it.
Quote that shit.
You want me to be your mama, but you can't provide the way your dad provided for your mother.
Right. There's no, like, handy men.
Nope. Not at all. Y'all know Home Depot have classes for free? Did y'all know that? Check them out.
Good to know. Put the link down.
Manly shit 101. Like,
changing a light bulb.
you want me to cook 5 days a week? You gonna build me a house? Like, because your great grandfather probably built your great grandmother a house while she was in the kitchen every day.
Weren't we talking about that the other day? Your grandmother. Oh, it was a story that Damaris sent us. Right?
Yes.
So your grandmother probably had to deal with all the shit.
Willie Mae and them.
Yeah. Your grandmother had to deal with all the shit, and that's the relationship that she dealt with because she didn't have any choice. She didn't have a bank account. She didn't have an education. Or
I think somebody sent it to me, and I'm gonna fact check it, but I believe it was that women weren't even allowed to open a bank account without a man until 1979. That was not that long ago.
Right.
So some of these relationships that we look at, like, oh, I want to be like my grandparents, or your grandma probably wasn't that happy, but
she probably had to deal with a lot of shit.
She just had to deal with it because as a woman, she didn't have the same rights. She couldn't do things without that man. She didn't go to work because she was a homemaker. So it's like you get stuck in that life. And this generation of women have realized we're not stuck anymore.
We don't have to do that.
So we've evolved, but the men haven't.
No.
The men still are. The men are in 1921, and we're in 2021.
They still want to be the alpha male. But a lot of them don't know what an alpha male
they
really
just
is.
Got their chest puffed out, and it's like, I'm the man, and you're gonna listen to me.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Like, production tells me all the time, you don't respect my authority. Like, it's not that I don't respect it. I'm just like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. It's not a personal thing. I treat everybody that way, man or woman. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
We're equal.
That's all.
I'm gonna tell you that.
That's all. We are equal, yes. But like that whole like men leading and all that, yes, I will definitely, because I don't consider myself like a super alpha woman, but I'm passionate about certain things and I feel strongly about certain things, and I'm gonna voice my opinion. I'm also not going to let my guard down and allow you to lead if I'm not confident that you can lead me. If you're going to lead me into a ditch, I'm not following you. Maybe my great-grandmother would have followed you, but I'm not going there.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Why we got to go? Why it's dark outside? I got questions.
Why aren't you using GPS?
Why?
But also, on that same point, you know what you want. Why can't we do it together?
Right. Why does it have to be a competition thing?
Right.
Or
like,
a man and a woman
follow
thing? Why
you,
can't we be
you don't have to
equal?
follow me. We can be equal. And I think
And
the
grow
way
together.
we were raised, we saw the example set by our parents. Just like anybody. You see the example set by the people who raised you. You either follow it or you go against
Right.
it.
You're like, that ain't work. I'm going to do something different.
Right.
Or that's all you know. And you just follow suit. I think we all naturally just do what we saw. And either it works or it doesn't.
Right.
That's
You either
it.
like it or you don't like
Right.
it, and you follow it or you don't follow it. So
I feel like for me, and I think me and that woman, we're not going to mention her name, me and that woman that is my older sister, did the opposite of what my mom did. And that was because she talked to us about it. Like, she always encouraged us to travel and be free and don't be like tied down and don't run off and get married and have kids right away. There's a whole world out there to see. There's a bunch to do. And I am so grateful that she did that, because I feel like other people would be like, well, when you getting married, when you having kids? Like, she never asked us those questions. She never pressured us for that. And I hear the opposite from most of my other friends. Like, does your mom ask you when you have a baby? No. I'm like, at this point, she probably like, she ain't gonna have no kids.
Yeah.
Like, she just gave up hope.
my mom does the same thing. She doesn't ask me. She knows.
She encourages my lifestyle. She encourages me to travel, to work, to explore, to new things. She's always like, you're crazy, but I love it. Like, live your life.
Yeah, enjoy. I had a family member yesterday.
Oh.
It's like, because I was holding Penelope, so Penelope.
Oh God!
is
Don't
our
hold the
niece.
baby next to an older family member. Cause
When is it your turn? You're next, right? I said, oh, what? No,
I am Titi for life.
for life. I like that title. I like those responsibilities. I don't want to do the rest of it.
Bring him in.
So no,
Send him home.
take him back.
Bring him in. Send him home.
Take him back. But that was funny. She's like, when are you? You're next. I should have been first. I'm not next at this age. No, thank you.
Like, next.
No.
I got some trips planned in between.
Yeah, I got a
like, me
couple
and Johnny were
trips.
talking about that. Like, yes, I am child free by choice. That doesn't mean that in a couple years I'm going to change my mind, whatever. But we both sat down and was like, if we do decide that we want to have children, I don't want to have like FOMO. I don't want to have like fear of missing out on something. Like, if my friends go off on a trip or whatever, I want to feel like I've been around the world. I'm okay. Like,
If we want to go to African wedding next week,
yeah,
we can.
We can.
Right.
Because we don't got no kids.
Yes.
But Africa it is.
Yeah.
But those with kids can't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm off my soapbox.
Yeah. We went a whole other direction.
As per usual.
But
you
you
should
know,
be used to it by
it is
now.
what it is.
Yes.
We talk about stuff, and that's just what a podcast is.
That's what we do.
So-
We talk our shit.
Yeah.
I wonder how many subtweets I'm going to get from this episode.
Mel, are you okay? What's
I'm
going
good.
on?
I'm great.
Let's talk.
See the smile?
Are you okay?
You want to talk about it? No.
I just did.
I did. Check the episode. Don't check my
Number
Twitter.
12. Number 12.
And that's a wrap for
That's a
episode
wrap.
12.
Bye.
Bye.